Well, welcome to the Fragrance Nut. Hey, if this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. Hey, I'm gonna always try to keep these things exciting, keep them moving. I just got an unexpected package that I'm so excited about talking about in an upcoming video, and that would be the world of Guerlain, one of my favorite houses. But today we're gonna talk about one where it is Rosendo Mateu. Not a newcomer to the fragrant world, but he's passed on now, so we're gonna miss him dearly. But he left us a lot of great work. But I believe way back in the day, he did something called Quorum, and then quite a lot of work under his belt. Then he went out on his own, and he came out with everyone's favorite. I bought two. I had to have a backup bottle, and that is none other than 5 by Rosendo Mateu. And then I've tried 7. I didn't purchase that. I believe that had vanilla dominant fragrance. And I've tried, want to say, number 3. But today we're going to talk about one called Sweet Rose, and it came out in 2020. And there's some things that are in here that I'm really going to talk to you about. Some research that I did that I found it absolutely astounding. I hope that you do too and find it exciting. So anyway, let's get it started. I got this, and I'm no gatekeeper. I'm always going to tell you where I got it. And I got it from, no, there we go. I got it from Perfume de France. He has some really good prices too, I'm gonna say. Check the guy out. But when I talk to you about Guerlain, I'm gonna give you a name specific. I have no codes or anything. I've just been dealing with that person for several years. And when I say she treats you right, she treats you right. So anyway, what you can expect out of this, and everyone knows that I love my roses. I'm a floral guy. I love geranium. I love rose. I love jasmine. I love iris, gardenia. Not so much tuberose, unless it's really, really done right. Then I could accept that. Some woody notes, of course, will always be in the fragrance. But this one here almost comes close to one of my favorite, and that is by Mimo Paris, and called African Rose. But if you can't find African Rose, which is kind of hard to get, very expensive, this would be a beautiful alternative to it. Anyway, what can you expect out of this? I got my notes here because we're going to talk about something though that's in it, and it's in a lot of fragrances. But bet you didn't know that there's this thing that's absolutely useful in every case that I can think of. Okay, so anyway, it's a fruity floral, and it's got in the heart, and I'm gonna not go in any particular order, but in the heart we got the Bulgarian rose. It's not a Taif rose, and then it has the Turkish rose absolute, and then the geranium. And then also you got some red berries that are in the heart. You have some strawberry and some passion fruit. So it's not overly sweet either, but it is the berries that you will pick it up. You will pick up the passion fruit, but it comes together quite nice. And then in the base, he got that vanilla that sweetened it up a little bit. And then it's got some white musk at the base. And then he has Indian sandalwood at the base, and of course, cedar is in the base. But where I want to go is in the top, and that's usually burns off minutes after spraying. But here he has green leaves, but the one I want to really talk about, everyone knows a lot of times, and especially when we're talking about Roja Dove, he does bergamot quite well. He even has a bergamot fragrance that came out several years ago. But bergamot in particular, coming from when I was a kid, I knew about bergamot hair grease. But did you know Calabrian bergamot, basically out of Italy, and it's really in French. They really use it over in Paris. But bergamot is so important that what I did not know is that bergamot has been used for insect repellent. It's been used for malaria. It's used in Earl Grey tea. The fruit itself, it sort of looks like a lemon and a grapefruit in a sense, but it has a lot of oil inside of it. It's even sold in supermarket. Probably if you go in an Italian supermarket, you can even get it in liquor. You can get it in candy form. You can get it in like a honey or jam. And you can even get it in like a juice. But it is very healthy because it is really good for high blood pressure, a lot of different things. But that smell is where we're going with the bergamot inside of it. But that's how important, and that's probably why you see bergamot used a lot in fragrances, because it is an absolute perfumer's dream. And so if he can capture the essence of that oil inside there, he's going to put it in there in the top. And no one does it, in my opinion, better than Roger Dove. But tonight, Rosendo Mateu has knocked this one right out the park. If you tried this, let me know. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful, beautiful rose. Don't look for compliments with this. This is not what that's for, in my opinion. This here is to compliment yourself. If you're a lover of rose such as I am, then yeah, you give yourself a compliment. Like, damn, I smell good. Why? Because that rose is kicking ass. So I suggest that you get your nose on it. Hey, and if you can get a decant of the African rose, just to kind of see how they play together, and tell me, do you find similarities in it? Do you like one over the other, or you hate them both, or you love them both equally? Let me know. I suggest, again, go to Paris de France. Don't mention my name because the guy doesn't know me, maybe. I bought thousands of dollars from him, but I've never contacted them other than they send you a nice email, always thanking you, in keeping in touch with you, asking you, did you like it, how you feel about it. So I say go there, because the prices of the decant does give you, and his packaging is nice, very secure, very fast, and so that's all I have tonight. I do have some more exciting stuff coming your way, and especially, like I said, that Galant, we really got to talk about it, because boy, did I get a lot of things in. Until then, always keep smelling good. Like, subscribe, share, but above all, if you do nothing else, please leave a comment. I love to read your comments. I want to know that I'm doing something that you can appreciate. And if I can, this old man can add some things to what the younger crowd is doing, hey, that makes me happy. Okay, have a good night.